It's been a little bit over a month since Anime Adventures has re-released, and we are just now getting the trailer for our first update back. It's been about 2 weeks since my last upload, but I just wanted to come on here and talk about what we can really expect from this update. First and foremost, we know that the anime of this update is Sakamoto Days. So really quickly, I just want to go over the units that we are getting in this update. First and foremost, we are getting Sakamoto, obviously. We're getting Nagumo, Osaragi, Gaku, and although we didn't see him as a unit, we see him at the beginning of the trailer, Shin. Now there is one thing that threw me off though. At the beginning of the trailer, we see Phaeton from Hunter x Hunter. Now I understand that the update is centered around assassins, but Phaeton feels just a little out of place. But if you go in game and look at the tournament bracket, this is the 5th week that the game is back, and the tournament units rotate out every 4 weeks. So this week and for the next 3 weeks, the tournament unit is going to be Phaeton. Now let's talk about the game mode itself and what I think it could be. Now, realistically, it can't be raids, as the update before the game came back was raids, and right now we have a seasonal event which is a 0.0 update. It is going to be a 0.5, and usually for 0.5s it's either raids or portals. For those of you who played the game before it went down, I assume this is going to be like the Madoka Magica portals and the Bungo Stray Dogs portals, with each tier going up in difficulty but dropping more currency, and tier 4 and above has the chance of dropping a shard for the secret portal. You need 4 shards in total to be able to craft the secret portal, but the secret portal is guaranteed to drop the secret unit. These updates usually contain 4 summonable units and then 1, which is the secret from the portal, but the chances for the shards to get said secret are pretty low. So I would pretty confidently say be ready for a quite grindy update, as these portals are pretty infamous for being long and pretty difficult. But one thing that's really cool about these kind of updates is the fact that you don't even have to really play the event to get the units. Every 24 hours in the shop where you get the portals, you can also buy the currency in exchange for gems. Usually the maximum you can buy every 24 hours is 250, and each multi-summon with this currency is 100. The pull rates on the mythics is a 1%, and there's also a 100 summon pity. So even if you are only strictly buying them and not playing the event, you will still get a guaranteed limited mythic unit every 4 days. Some of the other things that we can realistically expect in this update are definitely more QOL, and I'm hoping for at the very least a unit manager. And if not, then the game could tank pretty hard. But nonetheless, as you see on the announcement, we are getting the update on Friday, but it also does say /weekend. I say this because of the fact that recently it's been pretty consistent that they've been posting these announcements at 4-ish in the morning. It's probably safe to assume that this is due to some developers having different time zones. If you're in the US, I'd say it's probably safe to assume that's going to be a Saturday update at like 2 in the morning. But hey, at least we're getting the update. Also, they did mention in the announcement that the Halloween event stuff is rotating out. So if you don't have Alucard, then you're kind of out of luck, but at the same time, you'll be able to trade for him. Also, that the leaderboards are not resetting. What this means is that the infinite leaderboards are not resetting, and the Infinity Castle is not resetting either. These things usually happen on 0.0 updates or story mode updates, so if you haven't already finished your Infinity Castle, I'd say you probably have another 2 or 3 weeks before it resets. And that's about all I have today to talk about for Anime Adventures, but if you'd like to stick with me for another minute or so, thank you. Recently, I was approached by a company who sells microphones called Maono. They offered to send me one of their microphones for free in exchange for an honest review. If you've been watching my videos consistently, then you know that I've been asking you guys on your opinions of what you think of my new microphone, just because I've been trying to get a general consensus of what my viewers think about this microphone. And for the most part, you guys have told me that it sounds pretty good. So the microphone I'm using is the Maono PD300X, and it is the newest addition to the Maono line, having released earlier this month. It's a super easy microphone to use as it works right out of the box, but they do have their own software that you can tweak the microphone in. So if you like the sound of this microphone and would like to pick it up for yourself, or if you just like to browse around and see if there's any other microphones that you like in their lineup, then go ahead and use the link down in the description below and use code SCOOB12 for 12% off your first purchase. I'd like to thank Maono for this opportunity, and I'd like to thank you guys watching for this opportunity as well. If you haven't already, please go down and hit that like and subscribe button, as it means the world to me. But aside from that, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching, and have a blessed day.